All right, guys, it's the big semi-finals diaries with myself, Checkers. We went to Adelaide on the Friday night to watch Crows versus Hawthorn, and then on Saturday off to Brisbane for the first ever Q Clash in finals. Come along for the ride. It all kicked off heading from Melbourne to Adelaide at the airport on Friday morning, and then we caught up with Jim Brady. All right, finals footy time. Friday night, Adelaide versus Hawthorn. Jim Brady, former state under-15 captain.
That's right, here we are, Adelaide Oval, walking to it.
Well, yeah, we're not there yet, but we're on our way. We're en route. Stay tuned, we're heading to Adelaide Oval. We headed across to Adelaide Oval. The crowd was starting to pick up. It was still 2 hours for the bounce. And before the game, I was doing some interviews for Footy Shorts, which is the new show on Fox Footy every Thursday. First off, I need a smoky for the Norm Smith.
Norm Smith? I reckon Bailey Smith.
You go to rhymes, it sort of goes together, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
A big headline last week, Gold Coast won their first final by a point.
Yeah.
Give us a headline for the rest of final series, something that might happen.
Go after the Siren Queensland clash. Brisbane.
Tomorrow night?
Yep.
I respect it. I'm going to be there. That would be elite. I'd hope it's Gold Coast, but yeah, fair enough. Already booked Snoop Dogg for this year, but if we can book an entertainment for next year, who should be top of the list?
Oh, it's a huge one. Oh, I don't know. I don't actually have anyone. Oh, I was like Rankin because we're not playing
on the guitar. The Hawthorn March was coming across the bridge. 10,000 Hawthorn fans, thanks to Roaming Has, leading the march. You can see him right there at the front.
Oh, he's still coming up the stairs.
Fucking huge.
I thought there's going to be 30 people rock up. What's my life?
Yeah, you brought the crowd with you over here. I can see them going nuts.
It was mental. I was at the pub at 3:30. We'd planned to meet at 4. I thought there was going to be 30 people rock up. There was north of 400 people, maybe 500 before we left the pub, and the numbers just rose. It was incredible.
Man, I think you should get in there with your people. I haven't seen scenes like this at Adelaide Oval for a very long time, so big credit to Haz and the Hawthorn Army for bringing the atmosphere. It was electric. It was setting the tone for what was going to be a massive semi-final. That's some crazy. I won't be getting one of them. I appreciate it. I respect it. But going good. Left hand. Going.
What's with this Adelaide going?
I'm from Adelaide. I respect the local town. Once we got inside, we had to head to Villiers and grab ourselves a pie floater for dinner.
I thought they're going to burn my tongue again. Here we
What do we got going on?
Well, we got the old pie floater going on, so just the old pea and ham soup and beef pie. Let's hope it's not too hot, because last week I burned the roof of my tongue, so yeah, let's not do that again.
And then the game was starting to get underway. 50,000 fans in Adelaide Oval, electric vibes on the hill. Maybe not so much when the scoreboard started going the opposite way, but this week I did bring my old camcorder to the game. Don't know if you enjoy it. The footage isn't crisp, I know that. It's a $50 camera off Amazon, but just trying out some new content styles. Anyways, back to the footy. Hawks put an absolute number on the Crows. I mean, the only highlight for Crows fans was maybe the Telstra cam, as the Hawks went straight through to a prelim final. After the game, we did post-game interviews with the fans.
Last year, this is us. This is us, baby. Jack Ginnivan. Go see me at the airport, champions. Let's go. Update. There's no hope in this city, unfortunately.
And then bright and early, 5 a.m, I was back off to the airport, this time flying up to Queensland for the Q Clash. I met the boys at the airport. They had a hire car. I don't know how they got that, but they came and picked me up. So we had Vinny, Bailey McCabe, and Will Taylor, and we were off to our comp.
We're in Brisbane!
I didn't put any footage in last night. Busy on the hill, occupied with pie floaters. And
so good. We got in last night and we didn't check the scores until we had watched the game. We're getting ready for the footy.
We're in the hotel, we're getting ready for the footy. That's the street out there, but the Gabba is like behind, you can't see it. Big ups to Will for booking the accom right next to the Gabba. We could not have a better spot. Chilled down the spa for a bit, then headed back up to the room to watch some AFLW before heading across to the game.
That's the place.
Yo! Welcome to Brisbane.
Well, that's a lot of light.
More than
You're looking good in that light too.
The The last time I was at the Gabba was real early in the season, but again, we filmed some pre-game interviews for Footy Shorts. You'll be able to see them on Fox Footy this week.
Smokey for the Norm Smith.
Oh my goodness. I'll go Sam Collins.
Last week, Gold Coast winning was the biggest headline of finals so far. What's a bigger headline or something that might happen this week?
Already happened. Hawks last night.
Zeke. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. Oh, man, I didn't even recognise you. The hair would be longer last time. You ready for the draft?
Hopefully.
It's his name's on the Guernsey. We've got Scotty.
Yep. I had 15 minutes of fame, and if you want, I'll tell you all about it.
Here standing at my right, Scott. He is our new major sponsor, so welcome to the club, mate. Fantastic.
The Norm Smith medal.
Who's that?
Like, who's going to win the Norm Smith, the best on grand final day?
Who's going to win the Norm Smith medal? Patrick Dangerfield.
Nicholas Dacos can suck my balls. Get out of here.
Let's go. Now we're here with the boy Crouchy, obviously big Brisbane Duffy right here. What is the score going to be tonight, my boy?
Lions by 7, I reckon. It'll be a close one.
What do you reckon about Claire Rayner's antics last week?
He went for a bit of a dive, but we move on.
You know what? That's footy. Yeah, that's footy in the end of the day.
You live and you learn.
The Suns ran through their banner and Willie was really loving it. He was singing along. And then the Q Clash was underway. I do remember Ben King kicked the first goal. I'm not going to put too much footage in. We don't want to get striked or anything. But the Lions dominated after that. I brought the old camera, filmed a bit more footage, so you can get a bit of a vibe of what was going on. That was on our socials this week. Bailey and Vinny were getting interviewed by ABC. What's going on, Will?
Why is he getting interviewed by ABC?
And the Lions ended up winning, going through to the prelim. They're going to be playing Geelong next week at the MCG. It was David Swallow's final game, and then there was kick to kick out on the ground.
Willie won you out there.
Did my ligament sail in the air? Just waiting.
What are you waiting for?
Waiting for a kick.
That is the 2 games of footy done, but we also had a late flight on the Sunday. So to kill some time, we headed out to Dreamworld on the Gold Coast. I've never been here before. It was my first ever time. Didn't know what to expect, but I do love the theme parks.
Will, where are we going?
We're going to Dreamworld.
And I was really excited to see what we get up to. Unfortunately, the first few rides we went on, I did not match the height limit. I was too tall, and the boys had to go on them solo. I missed out. I didn't get the chance to go on a couple of the coasters, but sat back and watched along.
It looked fun, man. I wish I could come on.
Yeah, I wish you were on, man. I wish you could have got on the ride, but so sad.
I did get to go on the giant drop, though. That was incredible. I was shitting my pants, I'm not going to lie. Massive, 120-metre drop out of the sky. Do recommend if you're in the Gold Coast and you are at Dreamworld, try this ride. It's incredible. It's unreal. But that brings the end to these travel diaries. Semi-finals are done. This week we're heading back to Melbourne. MCG, prelim finals. Only 3 games of footy left to go in the year. I'll try and do another one of these this week. Who knows how we'll go. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. Drop a comment. Let me know what you want more of, what you want less of. Not far away from the granny now. Let's go!